Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout Empire Fight. So Eddie Hearn, what a fight. I mean, forgetting the scorecards for me, let's just appreciate it. It lived up to the hype, hate runs deep. Talk to me how pleased you are with the fight, and the winner was probably right on the night.
I mean, most people, the problem is with the scorecards, they were much too wide in my opinion. And then everyone talks about the scorecards rather than the fact that, when I came to ringside, I asked everyone on here, I asked most people behind me. Most people said, I think Jack Catterall's got it, 7-5, it's that kind of fight. So 117, 111 doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest with you. But that's why Mr. Arum lost his shit. And, it's a shame. The right man won. He should have won 2 years ago. Massive respect to Josh Taylor. I thought he was out of the fight. And then he came back 8, 9, 10. He was brilliant. I thought he won 2 or at least 3 of those rounds. 3 or at least 2 of those rounds. And I thought Jack closed well to edge out a really good fight.
In terms of both fighters, Josh Taylor, let's begin with him, showed that he wasn't finished. I know a lot of people have question marks over him, probably needs to move to welterweight, and Jack now really needs that moment where he gets an opportunity for a world title. Talk about Jack, what's next for him?
There'll be a lot of people calling for a third fight, right? And when it's that good and there's that kind of atmosphere, it's all obviously a conversation to be had, but at the same time, Jack should be world champion, so he, in my opinion, deserves another shot, and it was a great fight. I loved it. I thought it was such a compelling fight. Josh looked out of it, looked like his eye was closing up, then he fought back brilliantly well, started to win rounds. Jack looked a little bit tired, come back, I think the 11th was a really big round when they bundled him over, he was hurt, Taylor. But a lot of the heavy shots were landed by Jack Catterall. Jack was beautifully using his shoulder, calm on the ropes. Just because you're sort of steaming in doesn't really count. You've got to be landing the shots clean. The jab from Jack Catterall was incredible tonight. Used it as a fantastic weapon to rack up the rounds early in the fight.
How impressed were you, I was about to say that, with Jack? I mean, it looked like he was narrowing Josh's target every time Josh seemed to close the distance. How impressive was Jack? I thought it was brilliant.
Unbelievably calm. Do you know what I mean? Because when he was under pressure, and he definitely started to tire, he definitely started to unravel. But when he was under pressure, always, sitting in there, nice and calm. And again, the heavy shots came from Jack Catterall.
Bob Arum's outburst, obviously. I saw him go to the ring and I thought anything can happen here.
Give me the mic. I was like, oh, there you go, Bob. But listen, to be fair, I think he's right. I do think the scorecards were too wide. Yeah. We were scoring the fight. He said to me after 10 rounds, I've got it all square or something like that. I had it, I can't remember. I think I had it 6-4 or whatever. But I actually gave the 11th round to Jack, and I thought he edged the 12th as well, but both very close. 7-5 for me. And if it's 7-5, it can be a draw. And maybe it can be 7-5 the other way. But I feel like most people feel like Jack Catterall won that fight.
And last one before I let you go, how pleased you with the card in general? Paddy Donovan and obviously Giorgio Vizioli doing what he does.
Really good. I mean, good fight with Cully as well. I thought Paddy Donovan boxed really well. Lewis Ritzimer's game. Shev's fight was sloppy early, but good knockout at the end. Good to get one back on Queensbury as we roll into Riyadh next week.
Eddie, I appreciate it.